Hey YouTube, so I made a video on this Sigelei 150 watt box. I don't know, this was a few days ago. I just wanted to do a quick follow-up and speak about the performance that I've had with this thing in the past few days. And I'm running the Mutation X version 3. Hope you can make that out. It's kind of bright in here. But anyway, just put some new coils on this yesterday. They're just 5 wrap 24 gauge with organic cotton. I'm running Gate City Vapors. It is, what is it? It's Red Dragon. That seems to be my go-to liquid. I really like that quite a bit. This thing is running 0.2 ohm. I've got it turned down at 40 watt. I was just changing wattage on it last night, messing around, and turned it down. Never did turn it back up. It's on about 56 watts now. Anyway, so I've got to say I really like this device. I've got 4 different devices now. I've got the Kanger K box. I've got the Vapro Spinner 2, the Ego 1, and then this guy right here. So between this and the K box are my favorite, assumingly because of the higher wattage. It's 150 watt, but I've not cranked it up past about 65 watts, because past 65 watts that vapor starts getting pretty damn hot. So this is the only dripper that I have, the Mutation X version 3. I do want to get another one. I'd like to have a troll. My son, he has the troll on his, and actually he just bought the Sigelei in the silver version, 150 watt. He had a mechanical box prior to that, just a single 18650 battery, but he liked mine so much he went and bought himself one. So I mean, it's not a fancy device, you know. It doesn't have a lot of crap carved into it or whatnot, but it's a nice sleek design. And as I've been using this thing, you know, it really reminds me of the design features of what you may get from Apple. I mean, it's a clean design. It has some styling to it with the beveled edges here. But overall, it's not a gaudy device. It's just a simple, sleek device, and it works well, just like an Apple device. I mean, I'm not an Apple nut, guys, right? I mean, I use PCs. I've got a MacBook Pro. I've got an HP. I'm not going to get into that, but the design features of this just reminds me of an Apple device. It's simple, yet very appealing. So the battery life on this works really well, or lasts well. I've got 2 18650 Samsungs in it right now, and I've only had to charge the batteries once. Now, with that said, I don't drip all day long. I'll drip, a little while each day. But for all day light vaping use, I usually pick up my K box and use that with my Kanger Subtank Mini on it. But I like it. I've got nothing bad to say about this. You can get some wraps for these things and customize it a little bit to your own taste, your own personality, whatever. So that's a nice option. But I've not had any trouble out of it at all. No issues. The buttons work well. I've not had any problems out of any of the buttons. Now when you go when you go from 7 to 50 watts, you can go in tenth of a watt increments. But once you hit 50 watts, it starts jumping in 1 watt increments. So you can only fine tune it from 7 watt up to the 50 watt mark. So for example, you can put it at 35.2 watts. But once you hit the 50 watt mark, it's going to jump up from there in 1 watt increments. Not a big deal. I mean, I don't fine tune this thing typically. I adjust it to approximately where I want it, and wherever I stop's where it's at. Whether it be on 50 watts or 48.7, I don't care, as long as I'm pretty close. So anyway, I guess that's it. I'm real happy with it. I could highly recommend it. It's a big size box, but I mean, you do have 2 batteries in the thing. The magnets on it are super strong. You don't have to worry about this door coming off. I'm going to tell you that. The door's not going anywhere. I mean, it's on there. It's on there. It doesn't rattle. Nothing on this thing rattles. Nothing. Buttons are nice, and I mean, if you take your finger, you can make them rattle, right? But shaking it around, you're good. See, I'm happy with it. Happy with it. I might get, well, I'm definitely going to get another RDA. Like I said, I really want the Troll with the chuff cap on it. That's what I want. I think I want it in white, and then the chuff cap I either want clear or black. This thing came with a white silicone sleeve from Sigelei, and I think that would look pretty slick on there. Anyway, so I guess I'll do a vape on this thing real quick, and hopefully get a good shot of it here, so you guys can kind of see the performance on this thing. Alright. Okay, let's vape on this thing and see what she'll do. 60 watts right here. Not bad. Not bad. Could probably do with a little more juice on here. Let's do a quick one here. That was a little hot. So that's another reason I want the Troll. With that big chuff cap on there, really allows you to pull in a lot more air. It keeps this thing from getting so damn hot. Something I do not like is hot vapor. I don't know if I'm just sensitive to the heat or what the issue is, but I just do not like the hot vapor. So let's do this at 47 watts. Not bad. Not bad. And that liquid, I believe Gate City Vapors runs a, I want to say a 60-40 or a 70-30. One of the two, I'm not sure. Anyway, if you've got it in your area, I highly recommend you try the Red Dragon Gate City Vapors. This stuff is great. It's I thought it was dragon fruit and papaya, but it's actually dragon fruit and raspberry. So anyway, give her a shot. Sigelei, 150 watt. Love it. Does a great job. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment below, and I'll catch you guys later. Keep vaping.